Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're out here at the camper. This is our new Jayco Eagle 312 BHOK, and it's time for its first round of upgrades. We're getting ready to take this on a trip this weekend down to St. Augustine, Florida, and it needs a few things. Nothing wrong with it, just some upgrades, some custom stuff, etc. One of the things I want to do is put a longer hitch shank on the Equilizer hitch, because the problem that I run into is that my tailgate hits this just barely when it opens. So I've got a longer shank, so it makes the hitch longer, which means I will have enough clearance for my tailgate to open all the way there. This thing is also pre-wired with the Furion camera systems, so I have the backup camera and side cameras to install on this. I don't really know what that's going to entail. I don't know if it's as simple as sliding the cover off and putting the new camera module on, or if I have to do some wiring. We'll find out together. The other thing I'm going to do is install this Winegard Wi-Fi gateway. It's supposed to be pre-wired for that. We'll figure that one out together as well. It's got the Air 360 module up top, the antenna up top. We should just be able to pop this cap off and wire that in. The other thing I'm going to do is install this TV, which is a smart TV, and the TV mount. This is going to go in the master bedroom, which is also sort of pre-set up and wired. So we got power up here. It tells you where the mount is to hang a TV. So that TV is going to go on the wall here. We got a lot to do. Let's get into it. Let's see what we got. So this is the 5-inch monitor one, which is, I think, a decent size. It's not huge, it's not tiny. I feel like a 7-inch one was like really big, and I didn't want all that on my dash, so. So we're gonna get on a ladder and go check this out, but I'm pretty sure all I have to do is take these couple of screws out, and the camera portion will come out of this, and we install the camera into the part on the back of the camper that's already installed. And because it already has this housing, I think we just have to pop this into it and probably hook up a couple wires and then put the antenna on. All right, let's see what this says. Oh yeah, it says easy installation, 15 minutes. So what's nice about this and not having to mess with this housing is that it's all sealed up already. I don't have to cut this silicone and seal and replace it and swap it and wire it. You saw how easy that was. It took me literally like 3 minutes, and it should be nice and sealed up still, no issues or anything to worry about there. There's a programming button on that I'll have to use to sync to the monitor, so I'll have to climb that ladder one more time. I'm gonna move on to these side cameras and then we'll sync them all at the same time. All right. I think I'm about to eat my own words about cutting the seal. I think I'm gonna have to cut the seal on this one. I guess I should open the new one and see what it does. So this is what you see on the side of the trailer, and the front of this light looks like it's gonna slide off, and the new one, the cap will slide off and this light will slide on. I'm probably just gonna have to cut that silicone a little bit. It's no big deal, it's just an extra step I didn't want to take if I didn't have to. So there's actually just like some pin connections in there. So I'll just cut that seal, swap this thing out, it'll make its little connections, and that'll be it. It's really easy. Very carefully scrape the glue off the surface of this without scratching the paint. Beautiful. Well, that was super easy. I'm going to do the other side, come back, seal up the top edge of this with some silicone, and then we'll pair it up and see how it works. Okay, all 3 cameras are now mounted to the trailer, so let's check and see how this monitor works. I'm just going to throw it down here. It says that if it comes with a camera, it's already paired with it. So this monitor came with the backup camera, but not the side camera, so we're probably gonna have to pair that one. One would think it'd be smart to read the instructions. That's just not how I roll. So let's press this pairing button. I might have to plug a camper into the truck for power, but it's plugged in. It's got its own battery power. I'm not really sure how that works. Okay, I figured it out. It was super easy. You have to have the truck plugged into the trailer, but you have to turn the lights on for it to give power to this module. It's not a separate circuit, so parking lights have to be on in order for the cameras to work. So that's a good nugget to understand how they are wired. Okay, so now you can see the rear camera. So when I'm backing up to something, you can see how close I can get without having Brandy to jump out and tell me. Left camera, right camera, and there's a fourth camera you can set up wherever you want or over the door, but then there's a view where you can see the left, the right, and the rear all at once, which is going to be super helpful. This is the next project. This hitch shank is short. I can't open my tailgate, so I got a new shank, which is this portion here. It's about 6 inches longer, so it'll give me just a little bit more room to open the tailgate without hitting the front of the trailer. So here's an example of how much longer the new one is than the old one. It's about 5 or 6 inches longer. Give me that more clearance I need so the hitch sticks out further so the tailgate doesn't hit it. Let's move on to the Winegard Wi-Fi Gateway. So if I understand right, and the rumors are true, below this cap, below this cap, or above this cap, however you want to say it, it is attached to some wiring. Now if you have the Air 360 dome on top, they pre-wire these a lot. You can see there's some, it's zip tied to this cap, so you pull this wiring down. My understanding is we have to cut and splice into these white and blue wires. It's power and ground. The other two are the antenna wires that go up to the dome. So we'll just clip that. Those are live wires from what I understand, so you don't want to just snip right through them. I'm gonna kind of separate them and then cut them one by one. I don't want to turn the lights off by turning off the main power to the whole camper because it's dark outside. It's getting dark outside, so I won't be able to see anything. So I'm going to carefully cut each one of those individually and not cutting through both of them. It'll blow the fuse, and then we got a whole nother thing to deal with. So we'll do that. We will hook the antenna up. I'm not going to use Winegard's data plan or any of that kind of stuff because I understand that it sort of sucks and it's kind of expensive. I'm going to do some more research, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to use Verizon. So I'll have to get a plan with Verizon and set it up as a tablet and get that SIM card. And then I can put the SIM card into the Winegard and it'll use Verizon data and towers and all that kind of stuff to give me Wi-Fi service in the camper. Got that plugged in. Those are on. All right, light is flashing. You guys see that? Maybe not. Yeah, you see that a little bit. All right, that thing is up. I just slid it back onto its bracket. It's up and running. But because I'm not using Winegard's data plan and their SIM card and all that stuff, it's not going to do anything for me. But at least it's there and installed now. I'll just have to swap out a Verizon card, and then I have to go into some settings and tell it to use the Verizon network. Next thing. TV. So to be honest, I'm really hoping I got the right combination of TV and mount and all that stuff because I measured the space on that wall with my arm and then I doubled it. It seemed reasonable. And then the mount that I got says up to 25 pounds. And I was like, oh, this thing's definitely under 25 pounds. But then as I was unboxing that mount for the TV, I saw that it said 30 inches, and this is a 32-inch screen. I hope it's not broken. No, that's good. So hopefully this guy, oh no, I think we're gonna be good. I guess I should make sure this thing's gonna fit on that wall first. Oh yeah. Perfect. It's in there. I definitely don't like how far it sticks off the wall. I mean, look at this. This thing's like a mile off the wall. It's like 6 inches off the wall. I'm gonna end up probably changing that mount. Otherwise, it'll be nice to have this TV in here to chill. I mean, we try to get the kids to bed, we put the baby to bed, and then Brandy and I can come in here and just kind of watch some TV and go to sleep. Alright guys, that is it for the first round of upgrades on our Jayco. Now obviously I haven't used any of that stuff yet, so I don't know if any of it's worth a damn. But stay tuned. Subscribe for more videos. We are headed out to St. Augustine, Florida here in just a couple days, like I said before. So if you want to follow any of that stuff, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.